Time flies as you get older, and especially as you get closer to retirement. So my question to you is, as we're thinking about 2019, what's the one thing you can focus on that may make all the difference? Come here, I got an idea for you. You know, change can be scary. A lot of studies have shown that even if we're in a situation that's not really optimal and that maybe is detrimental to us, a lot of times we'll choose that rather than changing things to go into the great unknown. And well, retirement can be one of the biggest changes you can make in your life because you have so many things that are uncertain in so many ways when you transition from full-time work to retirement. That can be scary. Giving up your income, giving up your business social network, giving up the feeling of purpose and empowerment that work gives you. That's pretty scary stuff, even if you are excited about what you might be changing into. So about 4 years ago, I was going through a period of major change professionally. It was intimidating, and I was holding myself back in a lot of different ways. And around this time, around Thanksgiving, I decided to choose a word for the upcoming year to be my guiding light to help me lean in to doing what I knew was right for me and right for my family and right for the people that I serve professionally. And so I found a word that served as my guiding light, and that word that first year was trust. And for what that word meant to me was I had to trust that the path would be revealed to me as I was walking it, and I couldn't just sit around and wait to understand everything before I actually acted. I had to lean in and trust that, hey, I'm gonna figure it out as I go along, and if I'm going the wrong direction, for me, God is gonna let me know and maybe knock me out of my butt or redirect me. But I can't just sit around and wait for it all to be figured out. So that was my guiding light for that first year. And here's the cool thing about having a focus word for every year. Number one, it serves as a filter to block out maybe opportunities or things that can distract you from what you've decided is important in your life when you're moving towards some major change. There's so much distractions in the world, you can easily get sidetracked. So by having that one word, it can help focus you and redirect your attention back to intentionally creating a great life. Number two, it can be your ballast when you get fearful, when you get worried or get too excited about something else. For me, trust was whenever I found myself holding back, I'm like, no, Roger, you got to trust, you got to lean into it and just accept that the future is unknown, but you're going to be active in figuring it out. So it served as that ballast. So the other day I came to my word for 2019, and that word for me is embrace. So what does embrace mean for me? So here I am 4 years forward from that, all those major life changes that I was talking about, and I'm pretty proud of all the changes that have happened and how I've been able to help organize my life to be much more fulfilling and much more balanced. And I have found myself this year holding back and sort of thinking it's a flash in the pan, it's not really you, you're about to screw it all up. You know, all those sort of human feelings? That sort of took a lot of the joy out of it, and it still held me back in pursuing things that I think are really important. So what embrace means for me for 2019 is I need to embrace all of the good things that are happening. I need to embrace all of the skills that I've worked so hard to develop and lean into it and enjoy it, embrace it, and just keep moving forward, because that's how real great progress happens, and that's how impact happens on your family and on the people that you serve. So if you're watching this, you're probably close to retirement, or maybe you are transitioning into retirement, which is a lot of scary change. So my challenge to you is to help you stay focused and be intentional to create that life. I challenge you to noodle on what is going to be the one word that can be your guiding light for 2019. I'd love to see it in the comments. I think if you choose it and you keep it around you, it can be one of those things that can help you keep moving forward and creating the kind of life you want, which is how you're going to rock retirement.